Hello there everyone, welcome back to the new video. In this video we are going to learn how to Dockerize any Angular application. So in that case, first of all we will create a Angular application locally. We will run that application and let's see if it is working. Once the application is working, then we can create a Docker file and the Docker compose file for that and run that application inside the container. Let's jump into the VS Code. So before that we have to clone the repo which is available here. Just copy the URL and paste into the git clone and paste the URL, and when you hit enter button, that repository will get added here on your local folder. Just go inside the folder containerizing the application. Just go inside the containerize application. Once you are inside the container application, you can see there are multiple folders like Angular, Node, React, Vue, and important thing, so we have Docker compose file as well here. In this video we are going to containerize Angular application. So I have already created the Angular application locally. That is just a hello world application. I will show you it by running the application. So for that, package.json. so what is script for running the application? npm start. So it will serve the application. Now I will start npm start. This application will get served on the localhost. First it's compiling. Yeah, the application is compiled successfully. Now it's running on the localhost 4200. We can hit this URL. You can see the Angular application. Yeah, this is the Angular application running on 4200 port 4200. This application running, and what is the next step? We have to containerize it. So for that I will stop this application running locally. I am stopping the application which is running locally. Cleared, and we have one Docker file here inside this Angular. Here what we are doing exactly same what we have done in the React application. If you have not seen that React application, if you have not seen that containerizing the React application, you can go through it, or maybe I will explain here as well. So first of all we are fetching the Node Alpine image. Here we are using multi-stage image building. Next step is the declaring the working directory /user/source/app, copying again content from local to inside this container repository, image repository. Again running the npm install, and finally we are running a production build. The next step is we are serving this file using NGINX proxy server. So in that case we have to run NGINX server as well. So for that I am fetching the Alpine image of the NGINX. Again, whatever after the production build, there would be one folder, dist folder. You can see here. This folder will get created where all these important file would be there. And so what we have to do, so this statics file we have to copy from that dist folder to /var/www, and after that we have to copy the nginx configuration file to the etc/nginx/nginx/conf. Here you can see that nginx conf file is here. Here all the configuration is defined. So our proxy server is running on 3000 port. So when we hit 3000 port, so we will get the data. But in the Docker compose file, whatever we are exposing the port and mapping to this 3000, So we can access that application on that exposed port, not on this. We can expose 3000 as well, but let's see in the Docker file what we have done. This is the configuration file. We can deep dive into this if you want more information about the NGINX. Yeah. Next one is the Docker compose file. In the Docker compose file, you can see line number 22 to 29. So we have defined one service, that is the Angular. Again, we are getting the build context from the Angular folder. Inside Angular folder, we have Docker file, and we are taking as a context. So whenever we build this service will use the Docker file inside the Angular and build the image. The image name would be the Angular app. Another one thing, I am triggering the environmental file, env file, which is available here. You can see the purpose of this .env file is just I am passing one variable, so that you will get to know how we can pass the sensitive information or sensitive variables inside the container. We will see once we create the container. Next one is the port, expose port. So right now we have exposed port 5000 and the internal port is 3000, because our NGINX server is serving on 3000 port number, which is available, which we saw inside the NGINX configuration file. Now let's build image. Docker compose up in detach mode. So we have to provide this service name. So by default we will forcefully build image, build Angular. So you can see the different steps involved here, creating the containers application. Most of the things it's getting from the cache. So in my case I already done it, that's why it's picking up very fast and created the container very fast. And all the steps are executed here, which are mentioned inside the Docker file of this Angular application. We can see if our application is running. Docker ps. Here we can see our application is running on 5000 port, that is exposed port, and the internal port is 3000. Just minimize. Yeah, 3000 is the internal port and 5000 is the external port. Now we can access this application directly hitting to the 5000 port, localhost 5000. Let's do it. So I have already stopped the service, so this will not work. Now what we will do, localhost 5000, where our container is running. When I hit this localhost 5000, we will get hello world Angular application we just created before some time. So we are getting this information from the container, which is served through the NGINX. Another one thing I want to mention here, that when we have provided .env file, how this variable, so let's check if it is available inside it. So for that, docker ps, our container is running, docker execute container name and sh. So we can print all the environmental variables here, env, and you can see here test value equals to, this is the test value. This is the environmental variable which is available inside the container, and the .env file, this .env files we have added here, and this is the value which get triggered inside the container. In this way you can trigger any sensitive data into the container. So when we build our application, that is the production build, so all the static contents created inside the this folder, that is copied to the /var/www. So let's see what exactly it contains. cd/var/www ls. You can see these are the different files get created when we create a production build for the Angular application, and this file will get served when we hit any Angular application. We can see the log as well, docker logs container -f. Yeah, In this way we can create a containerized Angular application and serve using proxy server as the NGINX. That's it for this video. In case if you are enjoying this video, just like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for the more update.